there's a bunch of you not subscribed. Right down there is where it's inscribed. I'd appreciate it if you went down and hit that subscribe button so you'll be updated on my new vids. South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut is most definitely one of the best animated movies of all time. It's funny, it oddly has a big heart, and it delivers a message that even applies to today. The film was a financial success and a critical success in terms of its Rotten Tomatoes score and the enjoyment of the audience. But a lot of people might not know that this movie went through a lot of trouble in its making. I am not here to spoil the movie in any way, and I encourage you all to watch the movie after you watch this video, or watch the movie before you watch this video. This video might point some stuff out. It's not for spoilers, I promise. I'm going to try and keep as far away from that subject as I possibly can. But do be warned that some jokes might be ruined because of this video. But to be completely honest, the movie's so good, one joke being ruined is not going to ruin the entire experience. So, starting off in the very beginning, Paramount wanted South Park, the movie, to be rated PG-13. Obviously, because the show, up until the movie, was a TV-14 rating, they wanted to keep as many people on board with the project as they could. Because obviously, an R-rated movie would keep kids out, which is, oddly enough, a plot point of the actual movie. Matt Stone and Trey Parker really wanted to make an R-rated movie to basically show off everything that they're capable of when it comes to comedy, and they were able to convince Paramount Pictures to actually make it an R-rated movie somehow. But that meant Paramount Pictures had to keep a close eye on what Matt Stone and Trey Parker were doing behind the scenes of the movie. So to the MPAA, description on screen right now. They heavily modified the movie a lot during its testing phases. And this needed to be happen because Matt Stone and Trey Parker could not afford to make an NC-17 movie. So the MPAA just basically kept scrapping every single idea that they ever had. But with one loss of a joke, another was added. Basically, what Matt Stone and Trey Parker did is they took out the joke that the MPAA didn't like, and then they put in a completely newer joke that was even more offensive or as offensive as the older one, and the MPAA either had to deny that one and get another joke, or they just can keep it. So they basically have made an NC-17 movie an R-rated movie by just one swear word. Which is actually true. This movie has 399 swear words in it. If it had one more, it would have to be rated an NC-17 film. And behind the scenes, the MPAA was secretly a part of the movie as Matt Stone and Trey Parker were criticizing it and what it was doing. They made fun of it and everything, as you can obviously tell from the movie. Just watch it yourself. Speaking more about what actually is in the film that makes it so offensive is that Matt Stone and Trey Parker did not hold back on trying to offend every single person that they possibly can. Fun fact, its racist jokes actually made it more appealing to people outside of America than you'd expect. Because a lot of the income from the movie actually came from outside of America too, just as much as there was inside America. Speaking of the consumers of the actual show, people were starting to realize season 2 actually wasn't as good as season 1, and the viewership was dropping drastically. The fan base was basically falling apart, and people were calling South Park old news at that point. Even when the movie was announced, people were not excited, thinking that this movie was all just a cash grab, when actually it kinda was. Matt and Trey really wanted to make this movie, and in doing so, basically brought down their community even more because of the backlash they were getting for making a movie so soon after it had only been 1 and 2 seasons. And where I get the title of this video, basically Matt and Trey wanted to make this movie just a big middle finger goodbye to everything. Also, I'm getting these facts from the director's cut of the film, which you can actually buy like on Apple or something, I don't know. And as well, going after Hollywood, they went after a lot of actors and actresses and famous people in this movie, as you can tell if you've seen the movie. The rumored downfall of South Park as a whole because of the movie actually turned out to be a huge success, with critics praising it and audiences loving it as much as the actual show. Off to the next vid you shall go, cause right now we are ending, so I apologize, procrastination is an awful thing. That is why there's been a lack of some new show, but I love you all, I hope you still know that I'll be back someday for another stupid backwall cheapful new upload.